back to Her Crown. We're all about growing in our faith, growing in our relationships, and growing as women. On today's video of Sipping Tea with Jesus, this is going to be another like venting one-on-one. I don't really have anything specific that God didn't give me anything specific for this week. So it's, again, like I said, a venting one-on-one. And usually it'll come out and there will be like a revelation or just something inspirational to say. But like, the one thing that comes to mind right now is just the fact that these past 2 weeks for me have been kind of all over the place, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I found myself kind of like being in a funk, kind of like just being off. I don't want to say depressed, but just more so off and just not being myself, like not being as energetic and vocal and outspoken like usual. So I was kind of like just dwelling on what I feel like I'm ready for that I don't have, as far as like a husband, so to say. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, like, and it's like I feel he's close. I feel like God is going to do whatever he's gonna do. But these past 2 weeks, it kind of just hit me like just ready to meet him and just ready to just finally be in that season, so to say. So I kind of allowed my emotions to get the best of me. So today, I feel myself getting back to where I need to be spiritually and all that, and just waiting and waiting patiently. Like, so in the Facebook group today, by the time this is up, it'll probably be done. But in the Facebook group is when I ironically have to do a video on singleness and dating. And I was like, God, I have to do this video because I said I was gonna do it this week. Actually, I said I was gonna do it last week, but this week I said I was gonna do it. And I'm like, because I told myself, I was like, look, so I don't get to a point of overthinking about my husband and wherever he is, whoever he is, I'm just not even gonna think about it. Like, I'm not even gonna talk about singleness and dating. And this was just me. Like, I'm not even gonna just fantasize and hope. Not hope, but I'm just not going to overthink about it, because when I start to think about it, then yeah, I have faith that it's gonna happen. But I just kind of sometimes I'll just think about it too much, and it's not good because it'll take me to a place emotionally that I don't want to go. So I said, you know what? We're just not going to think about it, Kayla. We're just going to focus on ministry, focus on business, and family, and then that's it. Like, I'm not even going to think about anything remotely close to like relationships and dating. So then today I have to do the video on singleness and dating, and I forgot about that when I was like giving myself that pep talk, so to say. I forgot about that. So I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what in the world? And I was supposed to tell them because I don't want it to seem fake. I want it to be uplifting and encouraging for them. But it's like, I need whatever word, God, you're trying to give me to give to them. Like, I need it for myself right now, because this is literally what I'm going through right now. So I don't know if it was intentional, if like God allowed me to go through the season so I can just be even more transparent with whatever I say on the video, because I haven't really like sat down and thought about it that much. But like, now that I think about it, like right now, the revelation I feel like I'm getting is that, you want it to be real, you want it to be transparent, and you want people to be able to relate to what it is that you're talking about. And people need more people to be open and transparent about where they're at and how they're handling things and all of that. So yes, that's kind of where I've been these past 2 weeks. Another thing is, like, so my great grandmother passed away, and I noticed that when someone passes away, that like I love, I'm close with, I have like a defense mechanism with myself to where I don't really think about it, so that I don't like cry and I don't feel those emotions. Like, I'm a crier usually, so, depending on the situation. Like, I'm a crier, but like when it comes to that, I don't like people to see me. Like, I don't want, I guess, people to see me cry over a family member for some reason. I don't know. So I haven't really. This was like last week, I believe she passed, or earlier this week. But I don't allow myself to like feel those things in front of people until I felt it within myself, like in my own private. What is going on here? Okay, sorry. Within my own private time. So today, so like a lot emotionally and mentally for me these past 2 weeks. So today, I really sat and I really just thought about my grandmother and just my experience and like the time we spent together in the past and all that. And I was just been really thankful. And it's kind of crazy because about a week or two before she passed, God placed it on my heart to do like a video or like a encouraging post on Facebook or on Instagram on like removing pride, to just mend relationships and to just appreciate family. And then like I didn't do it though because I think something else came to my spirit also. So I was like, I don't know which one to do. So I just went with the other one. So it was like, now looking back, like, man, I feel like that was God's way of leading me into just appreciating family more and loving family and just letting go of anything. Like, even I had nothing going on between me and my grandmother other than the fact that she was in Michigan, and I probably haven't really spoken to her as much as I should have, with me being down here with no excuse, but just saying, like, there's nothing that, all love all the time between me and her and I. So, but still, just the fact that it was about family, and then now when I heard that she passed away, I was like, what in the world? Like, I knew that was something. Like, I knew something had to. That was for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? So looking back now, I wish that I would have just went with the first word or revelation that God gave me, and I would have just spoke on that. So it's like, I guess I noticed, and this is just me just venting. Like, so anyway, so I noticed that, like I said, like my defense mechanism is to not think about it, to just kind of be numb. Like, I recognized that she passed away, but I didn't really like sit and think about it. So today I did that. I was thinking about all the good times, and then you know, just really think, and I guess I'm just gonna do it now, just to encourage you to like really appreciate family. There's been like a lot of deaths these past week or two, like from just in mainstream with a lot of the police brutality stuff that is just ridiculous, and a couple people like in my community in general that have passed. And I'm like, wow, like we really need to appreciate life more. We really need to appreciate family and loved ones, and even people who we don't know. Like, just showing more love all around, because you never know what people are going through. You never know what hurt people are feeling and where they're at in their life. Like, they could be the strongest person in your family, but dealing with the most stuff internally, and you would never know. And I think we just really need to be more intentional with showing love, more intentional with being uplifting to others. Like, I know sometimes, like for me, it's hard for me sometimes to uplift, and do these videos and do the posts on Facebook when I was really just kind of going through my own thing these past 2 weeks, and I felt kind of guilty because I was behind on one of the videos. I didn't do it that week, and I'm like, man, is this kind of, you're like a few months in of like really doing ministry, and you're already allowing yourself to get behind, so to say. And it was me, and it was like, so that was like, so me judging myself on top of where I feel like I'm at, and on top of like my grandmother passing, then on top of me desiring more, and then just all those things on top of each other. It was like I felt just so overwhelmed. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt not down. I would say down. I felt down and just discouraged and unmotivated. It was like I was just not motivated to do anything. And it was really my brother that helped me kind of, he like prayed for me, gave me word, and just kind of helped me get to like where I'm at now. But even each day as I was feeling off, and not upset with God, but just like, okay, God, I trust that you're going to bring him whenever you bring him, but I would love for it to be now. But even though it's not now, I'm fine. And then there was a point where I was like, look, God, I don't know if I can say I'm fine with it right now, but I want to be okay with it. So like, even saying that, like, even if you know in your heart that you don't want to lie to God, like, you know that you're not okay with what it is that he hasn't done for you right now, but you want to be okay with it, I think that's okay to say, because it's like you're recognizing you're not where you want to be, but you want to be there, and he will help you get there. So that's kind of that was my prayer kind of all week, and just doing all that. So I just lost my train of thought. Oh, my brother was like uplifting me, and of course God. So like I said, each day that I was feeling down, I would like at least tell God, like, look, God, I don't want to feel off like this, but I know that you will get me through it, and I know that you will get me back to where I need to be spiritually, emotionally, and all that. And then I feel like today I am back to where I'm at. Like, there's still a little bit of like inside of me. I can't even really describe what it is. That's the best feeling. So it's like I see myself kind of getting back to where I need to be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and all that. And I think perfect timing for this to be a venting 101, because I think the more transparent we are, the more lives we can save, the more people we can help. And I think it's just being real. Like, more people need to just be real with where they're at. And because then, like, if we're not real, if we're in the church and we make it seem like it's all sunshines and rainbows 24/7 every single day, that's not realistic. People are going to try and reach that goal. Then they're going to feel like they're just so, like, something's so wrong with them if they have an off day. And it's like, no, I mean, we're human. We're going to have off days. We're going to have off weeks. I don't know. But it's like, I know I didn't want to allow myself to get to a place of being off for a long time. So, like, I knew and I recognized where I was at emotionally, spiritually, and all that. But I also knew that I needed to get out of it. And I was just like, just waiting for God, like waiting for God to get me out of, like, this feelings I was feeling, so to say. So yeah, that's really it for today. I feel better just talking about all that, and I think we need more venting sessions and more open environments to vent and to talk and to just be true to kind of where you're at. And so yeah, so I would love for you to like try and share this journey of mine, so to say, and to be a part of the Her Crown Facebook group. I want, like, more interaction in there, but it's still starting, and I'm still not really knowing exactly what I'm doing, but I'm just doing whatever I feel like God leads me to do. So there's that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my venting and me just kind of just rambling and talking about whatever it is I feel like God wants me to say. So follow me on Instagram at hercrown__, and try and join the Her Crown Facebook group and invite however many women that you feel would benefit from a space like that. So I pray your weekend is blessed. You know, it's nice weather. Yeah, nice weather, sunny outside. It's going to be beautiful this weekend. And get outside, enjoy God's weather, kind of just walk outside. And then it's just so peaceful walking. This week I've been walking more, and this is not going to be long, but this week I've been walking more and trying to lose some weight, basically, but also just enjoying just being in God's presence, like early in the morning. Well, not that early, but like 9, 10, I'll go walk. And kind of just, I just love hearing just the stillness and the quietness of the morning, and just hearing the birds chirping and just seeing, like, the squirrels run around and, like, the sunshine shining through, like, the trees and all that. Like, I love scenery and I love seeing God's creation, and just doing that kind of has helped me this past week, so to say. It's given me, like, just a moment of peace and silence, so where my brain and my mind doesn't just go all over the place and all that. So that's helped me. So I don't know if that could help anybody else, but that is what helped me this past week. So like I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday for the Let's Really Find Out video.